Greetings and welcome to Monster Legends for some more Mythic testing. In Mythic testing, I take 3 Mythics whom I have fed up to level 60 and throw them in encounters on the adventure map. After a couple of fights at 60, we turn them up to 80, possibly making skill changes, and throw them at even harder encounters. When we're done with that, we turn them all the way up to their highest level, and in one case we're going to 110, and throw them at the toughest encounters on the map, which generally comes down to boss fights at that point. So today, of course, we have a ladies edition. I was kind of saving up for this one, and now we have it. I was also going to be playing it off as a comparison because 2 of our ladies are actually very similar to each other. They're extra turners, and they kind of have more or less the same kind of attacks. Unfortunately, in the meantime, one of them has been ranked up. And I'm sure you can see from the smile on Noar's face, it was her. So it's not really a fair comparison anymore. So we'll try to keep an open mind on that. Anyway, why don't we meet the ladies? On top, we have Nightingale. She's darkness. And as I said, she's going to be doing some extra turning in there. And in terms of the name, I went back to check on the names. There were some good suggestions, but I really like Florence. You know, as in Florence Nightingale. So that was kind of a good one for her. It just really clicked in my head. Now up front we have Siamiss, and Siamiss is going to be our denial today. Siamiss mostly is going to be using cooldown activation, which on the adventure map really isn't that useful at times. They do, however, have bleeding, they have shock, and also there's a mega possession in there too. So definitely going to be useful. And in terms of the name, yeah, I said I was going to do that, but you know, I was 1 character short. You know, it was just 1 character off. I wanted to put the little and sign in there, you know, with the space on each side, and I would have lost the Y. So I'm just going to go Laverne Shirley, and we're just going to know that means Laverne and Shirley. So that's the way it's going to work for them. And of course, as I mentioned on the bottom, we have Noar. Noar is the one who is going to be going up to 110. She is obviously more powerful. If you do an example right here, you can see 3752 and 3024 for Nightingale. And you come down here and you're saying, well, that's what happens when you get ranked up, right? You're much stronger, so there's really not much of a comparison there. Their attacks are very similar, although Noar does have some extra things thrown in there, you know. Along with the extra turning, there's a poison, group poison attack. There's a dazing effect as well. So it should be interesting to see how this works out. I have started with a 3-wave situation to see how their survivability is going to go. Because after all, we don't have any support here. We don't have any protection here, except of course for denial here in the front. And we don't have any healing. So this should be kind of interesting. But we do have a lot of damage, and hopefully the ladies will overcome. So let's begin. Yeah, she's going to be going first for a while, probably until level 100 for the rest of them, that is, because obviously at that point Siamiss is going to get a speed rune. Alright, so let's go with some extra turning here. Alright, we're going to start with this one down here. There's a low physical attack that does the daze, extra turn. It's a 1-round cooldown, so we can get back to that. Little guy in the front, because I think he's got some burning stuff that I don't want happening. Alright, and you're going to be bleeding now. Isn't that terrible for you? And then we go back to this one and boom in the face again. Alright, so at this point we could go with basically the knockout punch. But I'm thinking, why don't we just do a group poison attack? It's going to kill him in the front anyway, because he's got 2 torture effects on. Alright, so let's see. Do I want to do this right now? I mean, if I do it now, I'll probably have it for the 3rd round at least. So yeah, we'll do that. So cooldown activation, he's gone. Alright, now it's your turn. See, very, very similar in terms of the attack structure here. Obviously, there's no daze here. And if you look here, there's no bleeding here. However, there's a group attack which doesn't really have stuff. Yeah, I mean, she got a little shortchanged. I guess you'd have to look to see whether or not she's doing more damage. But again, this is an unfair comparison at the moment. Yeah, that's the one I'd hit. All right, and you're dead. Okay, See, the thing is, they're artifacts, so torture effects are not going to work on them, and that's a bit of a problem. The thing is, he's kind of a pain in the front, too. But I really do need to do... You know, I'm going to do this to get him bleeding. All right, and now, unfortunately, she has to charge. That's the problem with extra turning. Let's think. See, those effects are not going to stick. Is he immune to... I'm thinking giving him this one. All right, so he's got the Mega Possession on. All right, let's do this. Let's get rid of some of these guys here. Oh, and she's out of stamina too. Okay, that's not good. That's not good either. All right, let's think. I mean, come on, she's a snake. Why isn't she immune to poison? That doesn't make any sense. All right. These are a pain to get rid of. All right, okay, that's not going to do anything. I guess it does set it up for Nightingale to finish it off, though, right? All right, we'll just do this. All right, she's got the little tap here. Boom. All right, and then we're going to do this one. And then back to this. Does she have the stamina for the last one? No, she doesn't. May have been able to finish off there. Okay, obviously we're holding on. Oh, for one enemy. I gotta hold on to that one, though. Because we have one more round coming up, right? Eek. Alright, I have to charge. Best show on Earth removes positive status effects. Shock. Yeah, none of that's gonna work, though. Alright, so she's going to charge. Alright, and... that's not gonna do it. Alright. Ooh, what was that all about? Alright. Alright, yeah, you in the front. Boom. Okay, there's a little issue with the sounders. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Alright, so we got this back here. Activate cooldowns and bleed. Although they're not going to bleed because they're abominations. Alright, and let's see what we can do here. I was thinking I could use the X-Scratch attack, but, nope. Okay, you guys need the poison. You need the poison badly. How much is that going to use? I need to watch... Okay, that one's only 23. Alright, so hit you. Hit you. And then this. Okay, oh, they got this one. They definitely are susceptible to this. Okay. This one, oh, Moon Jump. What do we got? Deals heavy physical damage to all enemies. Now you get that. That would have been useful before. Okay, the ladies have prevailed. Yeah, I don't think we'll do any more 3 waves, though. Because the thing is, without healing or any kind of protection, that's just kind of ugly. Alright, let's see. Maybe we can go for 2. What do you got over here? I think we just shoot a little higher, because after all, they are pretty strong, aren't they? That's okay. I suppose we can do that. Like I said, they don't have any protection, and they don't have any healing, so we can't really go too far up the line, right? I mean, once they're leveled up, and of course after they have some runes on them, things will be a lot different. Alright, this guy in the front looks like a big problem, so... Okay, I'm having a little bit of a sound issue. I might have to do a restart. Let's see, and this... Alright. Okay, so let's think. Is the dragon dead? Well, why don't we just make sure 1 hit down there, right? Then we'll start working on this kitty cat. Come back to this kitty cat, and that kitty cat is just dead. So this one up here is going to dream with Freddy. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead. Okay, unfortunately, I believe Nightingale is out of stamina. Alright, let's see. I have to watch my stamina here. Oh, the goats! Oh, probably resisted. Alright, boom. Okay, a big applause. Applies mega possession to all active... Yeah, why don't we just do that? Mega possession sounds like a really good idea, except that goat up there didn't want it. I mean, your friends wanted it. Yes, go beat up your friend. Who did you heal? Oh, you had 2 actions there. You had 2 actions? Because it looked like you healed somebody. Alright, let's see. You... And then you have to charge. Alright, why don't we do... It's showtime! Alright, hopefully you have some for the next round. Alright, yeah, let's get rid of this goat up here who doesn't want to play well with us. Let her dream with Freddy. Okay, you're still on our side. Could you heal us? I guess not. Okay, you did a... Oh, that was a good move right there, dude. Really appreciate it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to give you guys some poison. Okay, you down there. You're starting to be a pain now. Alright, remove positive effects. No, that's... I don't want to do that right now. Double show. Alright, you know what? I gotta do some charging here. It's a good thing that he is stunned, because I need charging. Alright, and... Alright, we'll have to do a little bit here. Alright, that is definitely something I'm going to have to deal with. And we're done. Yeah, a little bit of a sound issue there. I don't know what's going on, but I am going to have to fix that right now. Hopefully that fixes the problem. I kind of restarted everything. So let's go with our final fight of the 60s. And I was thinking, why don't we do a mini boss? How about you guys? Looks good. He thinks he's so cool flying like that. Let's put him in his place. Alright, since it's one little wave here, we don't have to hold anything back, do we? Alright, now what are you doing? Oh, you got like nothing. Okay, oh, you guys are all immune to blindness. How terrible. Guess what we don't do? Blind. Alright. Are these guys healers? Interesting. And they might be. So I'm wondering if I should go after them first. Alright, and boom. How much would that hit for? Wouldn't kill him. Alright, why don't we do poison? And we'll leave that up to Nightingale. Alright, and of course, moderate thunder damage, activate cooldowns, and bleeding on for everybody! Okay, this is turning in brutal, isn't it? You... I think that's overkill. Why don't we do this? And then back here, and I saw that moon jump! I saw that moon jump! What do we got? Deals heavy physical damage to all enemies, stun all enemies! Okay, this is turning... Yeah, this is really no match at all, is it? The ladies rule. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind when I get into the 80s, that, yeah, against one wave, they're pretty devastating, especially if they go first. And I think that that is going to be the end of the of the 60s. So I am going to level them up to 80. I'm not going to make any skill changes on them. And when I have a suitable set of victims, we will be back. Now, this probably isn't going to be too fair because of the strength difference. But you know what? I think... Well, I think the aliens just have it coming. Alright, let's see. You in the front. Take out the leader. That's what I always say. And poison for everybody. Alright, let's think. What do we got? The spectacle starts, of course. I think in the front you're probably already dead. Let's not risk that. Just a little light tap there, you know? And here. And then why don't we do... Actually, hold it a second. Hold it a second. I might be able to push 2 of them into dying from the torture effects if I do the Dream with Freddy, so... Boom, you're dead. Boom, you're dead. Alright, good. Then there was 1. Okay, he just took off. For a minute there I was thinking, I don't want anything to do with this. I'm out of here, you know? Alright, let's think. Boom. After this, I'm charging. Alright. And let me think. I think he's dead already, so I'm just going to charge, and then I'm going to charge. Yeah, he's dead. Alright. Now, you guys bug us. Here. I gotta save... Actually, I'm doing it right now. I'm doing the poison attack right now. Alright, let's think. It's showtime! Anytime! Okay, moderate thunder damage, shock, and guard down. Oh, they don't like shock, do they? I mean, the thunder, I should say. Alright, let's just... He's got 2. He's dead already. Alright, you can do this. Pick him. And then X-Scratch. 2 of you are dead. 3 of you are dead. Yeah, I told you it wasn't fair. For them. So I'm just going to have to challenge these ladies because they seem to do a lot of damage here. Okay, so you know what the third one's going to be. So let's see what we can find for the middle one. 100. Let's just turn it up a little bit. Ooh, candy. What do we have up here? Anything good? There's still 100. I mean, we aren't going to be going serious with the last round. I mean, they're 100, but they're kind of stronger, I suppose. But still, I would like it a little bit higher. I guess we're just kind of stuck in that realm here for now. How far do we have to go for Christmas Island? Because that's where we're going, right? How about you? What do you got? The levels are good. The problem is there's only one wave. And one wave would be no problem whatsoever for these ladies. All right, there, we got 2 waves. And there's a goat in the second wave. So you know they're evil. All right, let's go. Anybody bring the defoliant? Okay, she's immune to poison. I have to keep that in mind. All right, you in the front. I know for a fact that you be a healer, right? So we have to do something about that. All right, and... Okay, and you resisted it up there. Okay, all right, that's fine. Fortunately, the tree didn't. All right, the spectacle starts. All right, and I really want to get this whole timber thing going, you know? That kills him. Don't have to hit him again. All right, you down here. Because flying, you're showing off, and it's not cool. Yeah, I think that would probably end up doing it. You're dead. You're dead. And then there was you. Well, that was rude. And then you need... Oh, you're charging. Right, of course you are. I'm wondering, should I do not that one? Yeah, I'm going to hit him with this one. Okay, he's dead. Don't have to worry about that. Oh, do you have a leak on you? That's not good. Okay. Kill the goat. Can I can't do... Alright, we're going to have to poison everybody. Even though the big guy down below is immune. Okay. Showtime! Shock and guard down. Okay, this is not good. Stamina leak. Not good for an extra turner. Okay, she just drained everything. Okay, that's not good. Okay, it's the goat's turn. Don't do that. Did you just take all those effects off of you? You didn't. Good. Good. You don't deserve to lose those effects. And stop that healing stuff. It's not cool. A big applause. Applies Mega Possession to all enemies. Activates cooldowns. Sure, why not? Did they all get it? I think she got it too. Yes, she did. Good. Excellent. You work for us. But we don't want you working for us. We want you beat up. Because you're a goat. I don't like goats. Goodbye. The goat left. Alright, let's see. Well, this guy up here has got the least health, so... Don't we do that? Now, why don't we just get rid of him? There we go. One target. Okay, I like the way you beat yourself up. By the way, have some bleeding and activation of cooldowns. And a little bit of this. And a lot of dreaming with Freddy. Okay, so they're handling themselves pretty darn well. Pretty darn well. Alright, so we're just going to do it. There it is. Mom and Dad await us on Christmas Island. Okay. Mom's going to show up eventually, believe me. She's right there. You just can't see her. There she is. She doesn't like being photographed when she's in a robe like that. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, she's going first, obviously. And the big danger for me is right here. Alright, let's see. Boom. And then no immunities to poison, right? There we go. Alright, and spectacle begins. Activation of cooldowns, a little extra bleeding. And she's pretty much done at that point, so scratch. Alright, what are we doing? Alright. Oh. You know what? Maybe I should save that for the next round and just kill Dad outright. Alright. You're dead. And you're very hurt. And then I'm charging. And then I'm charging. I really need to charge again. You know, he's dead anyway. He's got poison and bleeding on. Yeah. Okay, Dad had to go. He had an important meeting. Alright, and it's showtime? And let's see here now. They both heal themselves, don't they? Yeah, I probably should have gone for the teddy bear. He had less life. Alright, and let's see. Can I do a lot of damage with one of them? No. Right, scratch. Might as well just spread it out. Ouch. Alright, double show. You. Heal us. Alright, you need to charge. Okay, I would prefer you healed us. Let's see. You can stay a little while longer because you're working for us. Alright, the big hit. Alright, and what do you got? Oh, we might as well just do this. And I'm pretty sure you're dead too, but let's help you along. Oh, did you miss? Oh, she was dazed. Alrighty. And, yeah, I think that's going to be it. That's going to be it for the 80s. So far, they're not really having much trouble. I do wonder how they're going to handle bosses, but I guess we're going to find out. So I'm going to level them all the way up. And remember, Noar is going to 110. I'm going to put a rune on each of them. You can probably figure out what I'm going to do with that. A speed on Siamiss and damage on the other two. And when we are ready and we have the appropriate victims, we will be back. Alright, let's get to the boss fights. I don't believe I've done this one before, so let's see what he's got. Nightmare's Possession. Okay. Freeze, trigger death, attuned. Poison. Okay, so but he can still get bleeding and shock. It's an important thing to know. He's got 109,000 health. You're just poison. You have, they basically normal health back here. So this is a good choice for the first round. You can see they're all 100 except for Noar, who is 110. I gave the same strengths to Florence and Jade there, and I gave a nice speed to Laverne and Shirley. So let's go. All right, and we're going to do some activation of cooldowns here. Oh, and there was one other thing here. The trigger death. So if Noar gets her special up, it won't work against bosses. All right, let's think. I want to get this guy down here might be a bit of a healer, so okay, but I do believe he's dead now, so I want to get rid of the schleps first, you know. All right, we'll do that. Okay, she's doing pretty good damage here. All right, now you're just going to do raw damage here now, right? And that, back with this, and oh, you know what? Dream with Freddy. Okay, that's pretty good stuff there. Okay, apparently he didn't appreciate it. Alright, so let's think. We can't possess you, but we can hit you really hard. And back to this. And you're dead. Okay, so that was kind of easy. And we got a second star there. It's kind of the reason I did it. I wanted to get the second star. And I'm sure I'll get all kinds of awesome rewards. Watch me get money. Money or food. Oh, never mind. I got an amazing rune. How embarrassed I feel. Alright, now I think this one had the... We did that one. We did that one last time. Although I don't mind a repeat of the Engvar one. This one. Why don't we do this one? Alright, obviously equalize. He's immune to equalize, but we don't have a problem with that. Possession, freeze. Oh! As long as we can stop him from doing bad things, you know? That being... right, he's going to do that. I have to count on him getting rid of the torture effects early on. Alright, but cooldown activation? Maybe we'll just stop him from doing encouragement. Alright, I got to get rid of the others. So we'll start with you, because apparently you have less health. Okay. And you're dead. Alright, what about you? Oh, wow, that's a really nice follow-up hit there. What level were you again? Alright, so that's that. Alright, now you start working on the big guy, because he's got a lot of health. Is he going next? You know what? I gotta make sure this guy's dead. Because if he does something that has a 0 cooldown that heals him, that would be very bad. Alright, what do you got? Okay, he just charged. That's wonderful. I can't possess him. Oh, you know what? No. This one. Because I want the guard down and the shock. Alright, and... He was immune to... No, he wasn't immune to poison. Okay, because I want those torture effects. Alright, you need to charge... I'm thinking maybe better off just charging. Although I do want to activate your cooldowns again. You're dying very quickly. Yeah, it's not going to work. It's not going to work because it's an insta-kill, and he's got protection from that. But I don't think it's going to be required here. Let's see. Oh, and hit. How much do I got left? Do I can do another one? Yes, I can. And then Dream of Freddy. And I'm pretty sure you're dead now because you have 1, 2, 3, 4 torture effects. So, days. He's already got shock on him. So just charge because I think he's about to die. Although a little help wouldn't be too bad. You know what? Take the rest of the fight off. Okay, well, they had the advantage that he wasn't immune to any torture effects. Alright, so let's find another one before we go after the last one. Let's skip a little bit here. What do we have over here? I see a lot of metal. Ooh. Okay, we'll do this one, and then we'll do the last one. LeChuck. Alright, let's go. Alright, the spectacle starts, activating cooldowns. Although I think he can restore them. Let's assume, oh wow, he's got 800,000. That's going to be an issue. We need to stack up. But I also need to get rid of his friends. Okay, wow, just like... She hits hard. And then we'll do this. Oh, we just got to kill him. There we go. Okay, I'm pretty sure he's dead too. Yeah, let's make sure, just in case. Okay, and boom. This is going to take a while. See, she's hitting good, but the problem is she doesn't have any torture effects. I'm dependent on the other two. I think he just reactivated them. Alright, I guess we're going to find out. Alright, we need the guard down and the shock. And then the poison. Oh, you blocked the poison. Oh, you're immune to... You're, I didn't look at this, did I? Burning poison. Triggered death. Possession, nightmares, okay. Charge. So basically shock and oh, he got bleeding there too. I'm actually surprised about that one. Ooh, positive ones. All right, do this. Just for damage purposes. All right. Boom. Oh, you just one hit, you got to charge. All right, you have some stuff here. And I think the Freddy attack comes next. All right, and best show on earth. He still has the shock, so I don't have to do anything with that. Although I do want to activate his cooldowns really soon. Ow! That's why. 11,000, 13,000. That's going to do that. That's going to do a lot more. All right, and activate cooldowns. Refresh that bleeding. Let's see. Oh, charge. Yeah, there's no support, so there's no one to refill them, right? I'm going to refresh the shock. All right. Okay, cutting feather. And we'll just go right for Freddy. All right, let's see. Let's get to the big one for her. New guy. Does she got it? No, she needs one more round here. I don't know if she's going to have the stamina for it. Nope, she's not. All right, so we'll just charge. I think you're dead anyway. All right, group attack, but it's going to give shock and guard down. And you're dead. Stamina issue, but let's face it, they were never in danger. All right, well, you know what? We're just going to do it. Let's just do it. All the way at the end. I got to hit some of these other ones in the future. All right, the final fight. The last fight. So, let's go. He's tall. And he's also getting his cooldowns activated. All right, let's think. What are you immune to? Poison. Okay, that's a problem again. And triggered death. All right, well, we need to get rid of your friends. Fortunately, you're very good at that, aren't you? Yes, you are. All right, we're going to do this because it'll poison the two in the back. And one more. And you're dead. Good, good, good. And then we're just going to hit you with some dreams of Freddy. Okay, he took umbrage to that. All right, shock and guard down. I know it's not going to work, but I'm going to do it anyway. Right, I just wanted to make sure that it was wired that way, right? He is immune to instant death, so that wasn't going to work. It is testing, after all, right? Well, that was mean of you. All right. Oh, got a stamina leak. Okay, which means you get one hit. All right, and you go right for Dream of Freddy. Yeah, I'm gonna go right for the Dream of Freddy. The best show on earth. No reason to do that one charge. I want to get the cooldown activations back. Yeah, that's annoying. Let's see. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Bleeding and cooldown activation. Let's see. We'll do this one and then charge. This. And then this. And then charge. Shock and guard down. You're going down very quickly. And then the big one. Of course, Noar's big one is bigger, but then again, she's also 10 levels and a rank higher. So for instance, yeah. 35,000 instead of 20,000. All right, and should I just, I'll just set on it. Just set on it. And you're dead. Yeah, you know, with the big things, it always comes down to torture effects, which is the reason when you have a mythic who is immune to torture effects, he's a real pain. Real pain. And I think that's going to be it for now. So let's just pop in here and we'll talk about the ladies. All right. Now, obviously, I wanted to do originally a little comparison between Noar and Nightingale. You can see a lot of their skills are kind of similar. They do the same kind of thing. They have that same chain. The little one, the bigger one, you can go back to the littler one. Then you have like a group attack or a single attack. They both have that. The difference is that Noar's attacks do other things. The first one does the daze, then it does bleeding, and then her group attack does poison. So she got the good end of the stick there, and you know, Nightingale got the bad end of the stick. Now, I don't know if her attacks actually do more raw damage. There's no way I could test that in terms of this, because Noar went into this with a big advantage. Even when they were the same level, she was ranked up, which means she was more powerful. And of course, at this point, you know, her big attack was doing 35,000, while Nightingale's was doing, you know, 20,000. So there wasn't any way to really do that. But I mean, the extra things that get thrown in there were very important. You know, the daze, not so much. The bleeding, yes. The group poison, yes. So if I was going to be picking one, yeah, I think Jade is kind of, in this case, Noar, I should say. Noar is superior to the two. But Nightingale was definitely doing a lot of damage as well. I would say, though, if I'm looking at mythics and I had to pick someone from Darkness, I probably wouldn't pick Nightingale. Now, if I was looking for somebody in Nature from my crew to do damage, I don't really have another Nature damage dealer in Mythics that I can think of off the top of my head, so I have no problem throwing Noar in there. They all have open Ruin slots, but Noar's going to get her stuff. She's definitely going to get her stuff. I'll throw something on Nightingale in case someone picks her or something like that. It's just that she had the unfortunate timing of being an earlier one. So as they come along, they're going to get more powerful, unless, of course, they get replaced. So that's kind of like a little group comparison of the two at the same time. I mean, Nightingale is good. It's just that it's not really a fair comparison because Noar has similar attacks and they do better things. So that's the thing. In order to balance it out, you know, Nightingale would have to do more physical damage with the attacks. It's kind of the Josh Dub thing. Because Josh Dub's, you know, group attack really is only moderate damage instead of what it says, that it's heavy damage, it really incapacitates him. He's really not very strong because he doesn't do anything but damage. When you have a monster that does just damage, it has to do more damage or maybe have some way of buffing itself to do it, or debuffing the other side. You know, that happens sometimes. Like Laser Beam, who's got the ability to, you know, automatically debuff the other side to his element. You know, you do more damage that way if you're not going to be doing torture effects. Anyway, that's kind of both of them together. Of the two of them, Noar is definitely superior. The extra things her attacks do are just really good. All right, and of course, then we have Siamiss in the front, who was very, very good. She's got really good stuff, even in the adventure map, especially with the bosses. Her stuff is very good. Obviously, early on, things that have zero cooldown attacks and such, it wasn't really as effective. Cooldown activation is deadly in like PvP. So you throw in the bleeding there, it's pretty cool. Then you got the group attack with the guard down and the shock, both of which are very useful in PvP. Shock blocking extra turning, and guard down means that your team is just gonna hit, even if they got total blind on. And of course, she's got the mega possession as well. And then she can take off positive status effects. Again, not really useful in the adventure map, but in PvP, very useful. So I do plan on putting really good stuff on her, which is the reason I started with a 7-speed, because I do intend to use her. Anyway, they're all good. I would rate them as, you know, Siamiss probably being the best, Noar a close second, and then, you know, Nightingale holding up the back there, you know. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.